Hi guys, hope you're ready for another Dawn of War 2 beta commentary video. This time we're back on Siwal Frontier, the desert map, two-player map. And this time I'm playing against my good friend Simon from Australia, also known as Ultra Simon, also known as Pimpiu, also known as Heir of Iniquity in the beta. And this guy is a better player than me in Soulstorm. I want to thank him very much for letting me post this video here. A lot of people wanted to see me play against somebody who was a much better player than the guys that I've been posting videos of myself playing against previously. I do actually win this game. I tend to have a habit of posting only games where I win. I've told you guys why I do that in previous commentaries, yada yada yada. Let's get down to it. Simon is playing Tyranids in this game, and I'll be looking forward to seeing how good Tyranids are. He's actually gone for a Ravener, which I didn't suspect was a very good hero. I think the best hero for Tyranids, well, by the sounds of it, talking to Eso Komora, by the sounds of it, the best hero is the Lictor. There are some reasons for that, but it looks like I'm under attack already from some Termagants and some other chaps here, so just pulling back with my Warlock while the Shuriken Cannon platform's set up, and just getting in position to try and ambush him. He realizes that there are forces set up there, so pulling back, so as you can see, he kind of knows what he's doing. And now it's time for me to push forward with the platforms while I'm taking some troops up taking some points up at the 12 o'clock of the map. It doesn't look like he has any troops in position at the top. There's the Ravener there, and Warlock just polishing off a point at the top before heading down to the 6 o'clock, where all the action is, and we'll be seeing some fights going on shortly. Looks like he's taken he's actually put the upgraded the power node there so it turns into a building, so I have to actually destroy it before anything else happens. But charging out of a tunnel there, and that's really nice. Flanking them with the Ravener while it happens, that's really cool how the Ravener can do that. And my forces are just getting swamped here in close combat. Looks like the Hormagaunts charging through, under suppression by the Shuriken Cannon, but they're getting into combat, so that's really nasty. Unfortunately, the game is lagging a bit, so sorry about that, guys, but having to fall back with my Shuriken platform before they get ripped up by the Hormagaunts, which really sucks. Losing a whole squad there, and his Ravener's actually forced back, but my Warlock goes a level up. So the main thing here is that Warlock did very well in that combat while my troops didn't, and killing the Ravener. So there you go, Ravener not too hot in close combat after being swiped at by the Warlock, which is a quality close combat hero, might I add, with a Destructor to really even up the odds in terms of damage, and the Warlock just spraying the Termagants and stuff everywhere, or the Hormagaunts, whichever they were, while the Guardians try to clean up. Another Shuriken Cannon platform has come in from behind, so this has turned out to be quite an exciting fight. Platform charging in from behind to get some kills here, and that's going to take out a whole squad of Tyranids, so very good stuff. If you can see carefully the very small red triangles on the map, they look like red shark fins. That represents the Tyranid tunnels, and you've got to take them out. They turn into like little buildings, which you've actually got to swipe. So yeah, just getting rid of this power node now, and I'm going to recapture it. I've got a single Guardian left to do some decapping, well, there's some capturing at the 6 o'clock position, so that's going to give me a quick advantage there. Warlock's taking the red position point in the center. These guys are going to decapture the power node, and things will be going well. But here come the spore mines, and spore mines, watch this. Watch once they actually hit my squad. Bam! Whole squad is dead. Now, this is not something that I consider balanced. Yes, it is possible to run away from them. Yes, it is possible to shoot at them. But spore mines are only 100 requisition and 15 power, and they really are cheap for what they do. And if you hit a 270 requisition Shuriken platform squad and wipe them entirely out, I mean, that is not really that fair. And there are easy ways to actually get that to happen. You can just attack frontally with some Termagants or whatever, and bring the spore mines around the side. You can attack while the enemy's running away or running forward before they set up their Shuriken Cannon platform. It's just too much. They need to be toned down. Many players are realizing that now, and any players that play Tyranids, and if you want to win, just really spam spore mines, and you'll have a good chance of doing that. And maybe Relic will be forced to balance that as soon as possible. I'm sure they'll be aware of that before long, with a lot of people whining about it. But there you go. We haven't seen the last of them in this game either, so now moving out with more Shuriken Cannon platforms, which is another thing that's imbalanced, by the way. They suppress enemies too easily, they do too much damage. Shuriken Cannon platforms need to be toned down, and I'm using a lot of them because I really want to emphasize that. But unfortunately, my single Guardian here has been caught out in the open, having to fall back with him, hopefully just to conserve the Guardian there. In the meantime, the Termagant's taking back the victory point at the 6 o'clock position. In the meantime, Shuriken cannon absolutely obliterating that Ripper swarm there while attacking my relic, my requisition points. I'm going to recapture that with my Shuriken platform team. In the meantime, another platform attacking down the 6 o'clock. Really great if you can get into position with these platforms. They just annihilate the enemy. The Termagant's getting shattered here. Really what I love to see. And meantime, looks like the Ravener is back, and the Warlock is there to intercept him with a little bit of support. And splat! There goes the spore mines. And the thing is, the spore mines can actually travel through the tunnels, if I'm not mistaken, and that makes them even more powerful. I mean, you're worried about losing your spore mines to enemy fire before you can get in range. Think again. If you got tunnels there with the Ravener, that's fine. Not that the Ravener is the best hero. I don't think he is worth it for that. But I mean, potentially you can make spore mines even more powerful by bringing the Ravener. I'd probably go for either the Lictor or the Hive Tyrant if I was a Tyranid player. I heard from Esso Kimura that the Lictor is very, very powerful. I don't doubt him. Kimura trashed me when he was playing Space Marines versus my Eldar using a lot of Assault Marines, so he's obviously well aware of what the imbalances are and how to use them. So I'll just leave it to him. Anyway, the Warlock moving in to protect this Shuriken Cannon platform squad from Ravener, getting stuck in, but the Termagants are there in support as well as a bunch of Rippers, so I'm going to have to turn around here and try and get a shot off, hopefully within cover. And the Termagant's chasing after them, hopefully to get Termagant's trying to get into combat before the platform starts shooting, but the Termagants have been suppressed, and the Warlock coming in, he's got a squad of Tyranid warriors there as well. The Termagants somehow have been just trashed point blank range by the cannon, or just by the Guardian fire, and wow, the Tyranid warriors are actually getting just ripped up out in the open by the combination of the Shuriken Cannon platform and the Warlock. I don't know how that happened, but somehow I wiped out a whole squad of Tyranid warriors, and just really killing the Ravener here. I have lost the platform team at this stage as well, but that just something seemed wrong about that fight. The platform team shouldn't have survived that. They shouldn't have really wiped out all of those Tyranid warriors that easily. And the Warlock is thrashing the Ravener now. The Warlock's got more than half health. The Ravener does not, and the Ravener getting charged again. Here comes some more spore mines. I'm going to be wanting to be very careful about that. Not too worried about losing the hero. And man, oh, kills the Ravener. Just no way the Ravener can get away to the Warlock just knocking him down and so forth, and using Destructor. Hopefully he wastes the spore mines on the commander there, because, yeah, just not going to do that much damage against the commander. It's really an anti-infantry choice. Luckily for me, he's used the spore mines in that way. I've managed to save myself a lot of headache. And getting rid of the Ripper Swamps as well. So this game looks to be very comfortable. I am behind in terms of victory point, but I've got map control now. I can reinforce my squad and move out to capture some more points. I'm going to want to head them up to the 12 o'clock eventually. Well, the 6 o'clock also needs capturing the victory condition there. And we're just having a quick chat here, and we're just talking about how the Warlock is totally ponage, and the Ravener is terrible. So that's probably the main reason why I'm doing well in this game. And finally got a Wraithlord here at tier 2. I'm going to want to upgrade a Shuriken Cannon because he's mainly using infantry. The Tyranids don't really have a lot of targets that you want to really target a Bright Lance on, so I'm gone for the Shuriken. Well, I will go for the Shuriken Cannon eventually. I've also upgraded my Warlock, so he's got the armor, he's got the Merciless Witchblade, which happens to be my favorite. I think it's in the shape of a spear. Yeah, you can see the spear there. Taking the victory point in the center, as well as the 6 o'clock position. The Wraithlord's going to be able to walk forward and cut down his troops, as well as taking out some of the tunnels, which I'm starting to get annoyed with. So here comes some more Rippers, and the Warlock's going to want to get rid of them ASAP. I've got a team. We've got a Wraithlord in here to shoot at the Rippers as well. And things going well. I don't think he has anything to get rid of the Wraithlord. Only Tyranid warriors beat vehicles, apparently. And I've taken out a squad of warriors, so he's going to have to invest in another squad. They are quite expensive, so that's quite good. Now it comes time to take out the victory point at the 12 o'clock and really get ahead in this game. Take back the victory condition, cool down, well, the continuum bar. Getting rid of another tunnel here. It's time now for the Wraithlord to move through the terrain and start having a crack at the power generator. And hopefully that group of spore mines doesn't totally trash my Wraithlord. I have a feeling it will. We'll find out shortly. I can't remember, but there's Guardians in the background which are even more susceptible to the spore mines. We're going to want to take that out. Just flashing on with fleet of foot, if possible. That's the way to go. But the Shuriken Cannon is activated now, so that's going to make it a lot easier to kill those spore mines. And with that ready, it's time to take out the power generator. I'm just sniping this tunnel here.
and then I can actually have a crack at the generator. But here comes the Ravener with a group of spore mines. Going to try and avoid losing them, but they're going to charge the Guardian.